It's looking like an interesting day to be a Nord in Skyrim. And where we last left off, Chad had cleansed some stones, and today he needs to talk to Neloth to find out some more information about the Black Books, and it just turns out that we are in Neloth's backyard. Girls, calm down. That's better.
You sure you don't need me to take some of that?
I don't recall inviting you into my tower. I do hope you make this worth my while.
I hear you know where to find the Black Books.
You refer to the tomes of esoteric knowledge that old Hermaeus Mora has scattered throughout the world? What could you know of them?
Well, I found one and I need to find the rest of them.
Found one? Yes. And you read it too, didn't you? Don't try to deny it. You've got the look. I can see it now. Dangerous knowledge is still knowledge and therefore useful. Usually turns out to be the most useful, in my experience.
I have to know what Mirak knows if I'm going to stop him.
Nchardak? The one all the town folk are always chanting about?
Yeah, that's him. You may have noticed he's trying to return to Solstheim.
Well, I knew something connected with Hermaeus Mora was spreading its influence across the island. I wasn't sure that it was in fact the same entity as this legendary namesake of the Central Temple, although the villagers seem quite convinced.
All right, but do you know where I can find another Black Book?
Oh yes, they're not hard to locate once you know how to look for them. I have one here that I've been using to locate more.
Oh, you have a Black Book?
Yes, I haven't been idle while this fascinating madness engulfed Solstheim. But my book isn't what you're looking for. I'm quite sure it is unconnected with this Nchardak. But I do know where to find a Black Book that can help you.
So you know where I can find this Black Book, the one that is connected to Nchardak?
Yes, I do. I haven't been able to get it, though. But maybe together we can unlock the secrets the Dwemer left behind.
The Dwemer? What do they got to do with this?
Forbidden knowledge was somewhat of a specialty of the dwarves, eh? You don't think they would just leave it alone, do you? It seems the ancient Dwemer discovered this book and took it to study. I found their reading room in the ruins of Nchardak. The book is there, but it's sealed in a protective case, which I wasn't able to open. But perhaps the two of us, together, will be able to get at the book. To Nchardak, then. Follow me.
Yeah, it'll probably work. I'm getting pretty good at this stuff. Alright, that is a pretty cool elevator.
Watch where you're going. You're running around like a drunken growl.
Sorry.
Well, where's Nchardak? Okay, yeah, that's a bit of a walk. I'll meet you there, Neloth.
There's something you need.
Yeah, what are you guys talking about?
Sarah?
Retire someday.
Captain
Ain't
promised
going
me
back to
to lie
prison
myself
myself.
with
Pleasure remain harsh.
Fascinating.
What?
I hope this is important.
Let's be on our way then. You are no match for my magic.
But, oh, there's an enemy.
That's enough out of you.
All right, let's go, Neloth. Well, at least this guy runs. Everyone else in Skyrim is so slow.
The Dwemer certainly knew how to build for the ages. These towers have outlasted their creators by millennia. The book is housed inside that dome. I'll need to unlock the door for us. Let's get on with it.
All right, why are you stopping, though?
Unlike most of the dwarven ruins I've been to, this one is mostly underwater. Let's hope we don't drown.
Who's there?
Fascinating. There you are!
Yeah, why not build some skills here?
Come on, do your work.
Do you honestly think you stand a chance?
Over here.
You're going to pay for this.
Your armor will look good on me.
Not very impressive. Weapons up. I sense something.
I had to clean out the riffraff last time I was here. They come.
Show yourself.
Ashes to ashes.
Hey, Serana.
Yes, Dragonborn?
I want to give you some stuff.
If you say so. Let's get going.
Yeah, thanks, Serana. Where's Neloth? Oh, there he is.
This Neloth. He seems to know this ruin pretty well.
The Dwemer of Nchardak appear to have been fond of these control pedestals. Luckily, I found a cube to operate it inside on my last visit. I sealed the door when I left to keep out ignorant meddlers. Let me unlock it. The book is just inside.
I hope we find what we're looking for soon.
So tantalizingly close. But trust me, no magic will open that. I'd have had the book already if it could. No, we'll have to do this the hard way. If we can restore the steam supply
Seeing
to this
this
room,
whole thing still
I'm
exists,
certain I can
albeit
open it.
partially, after all
As
these
you'll
years.
see, that's easier
It's truly
said
a testament to Dwemer
This way,
engineering.
boilers.
What'd you say, Serana? I wasn't paying attention to you.
Follow me. The last time I was here, I only explored a small part of the ruins. I was here alone then, and I found an assistant is absolutely essential for this kind of dirty, dangerous work. Nchardak, the city of 100 towers. In its day, it was the largest of the great Dwemer archives, and perhaps the most advanced. In the old stories, when the Nords came to conquer it, it said the Dwemer submerged the entire city beneath the sea until the invaders gave up. I have my doubts, but the city was a marvel of Dwemer engineering, now reduced to this. As you can see, most of the lower levels of the city are flooded, but it isn't hopeless. The old Dwemer pumps still seem to work. Watch. But the pumps only operate when a cube is in the pedestal. Unfortunately, I only have one cube. These 4 boilers provide steam to the room upstairs. They're shut down, but they still respond to the control cubes. So, if we can find 4 more cubes, we can turn these boilers back on and restore steam power to the room upstairs. Then I should be able to open the book's protected case. Bring that cube. We'll need it. Yes, here we are. This device shows the location of 4 more cubes in this section of the city. It looks like most of the cubes were moved to the lower levels, perhaps to try to control the flooding before the city was abandoned. Interesting. That would suggest that the city must have originally sunk during the first cataclysm of Red Mountain. Or that the Dwemer's servitors continued to try to preserve the city after their creator's disappearance. 3 of the cubes are through here. This seems like a sensible place to start. You should be able to unseal this door with the control cube I gave you.
Yeah, but what's going to try to kill us?
I hope the rest of the cubes are this easy to find. Although knowing the Dwemer, I rather doubt it.
Alright, so just take it.
Nothing I can't handle.
All right.
Harder,
Your
chapter.
insides are on the outside. How beautiful.
These must be the great workshops of Nchardak. Impressive, even in ruins. In the city's days of glory, it was reputed to be able to assemble a complete automaton in a single day. Much of the Dwemer's army at the Battle of Red Mountain must have come from here. It looks like we'll need to lower the water level to make any more progress.
Oh,
Ah, good. Now we can see if we can find a way to get that next cube.
weapons up.
By the fire of Red Mountain!
Time to end this. Thoughts or lightning? My preference is fire.
That was
Stay
some
back.
fancy
That's
shit.
my force.
You're
I
pretty
killed
good.
it first.
Alright, Neloth, what now? Where'd you go? Oh, he's down there. Am I supposed to put that cube over here? No. Now what, Neloth? Just gonna stare at me? Alright, fine. Seems pretty obvious we want to get over there. That certainly seems helpful. Watch out.
I'm out this instant. Victorious again. Unfortunately, each cube we retrieve shuts...
Nothing I can't do!
That's all you got? I'm not someone to be trifled with.
Okay. How do we get over there? No ideas, Neloth?
Let's see where this leads. There's a passage up there. We could reach it if the water level was higher.
Oh, you want me to go take those cubes out? Why don't you just say that?
With the water level this high, we can swim across the collapsed part of the passage and reach the other side.
So you can just talk like nothing's different when you're underwater? That's cool. Oh shit, ballista.
That's all you got?
You died too quickly. Wait, should... It's a resurrection spell so we can do that again. No? Well, that's no fun.
Very good. By my count, we've found a total of 4 cubes, assuming you haven't dropped any anywhere.
Why would you think that, Neloth? Where are you? Oh, good. Hi. Let's go.
You'll need to lower the water level before we can proceed any further.
Nice getup. At least you won't be dragging behind.
Teamwork right
No
there.
match for my magic.
I love it. It reminds me of my dear mother's pudding. Oh, that's really hungry.
We need to find enough control cubes to keep the last cube is somewhere in here. I hope it won't require more swimming around in this filth. I'd guess that must be the pump activator up there. But how to reach it? We'll need to get all 3 of these bridges down in order to reach the pump control.
Excuse me, Serana.
That's it. Don't touch anything else. Quickly now.
You have my back.
Now it's my turn.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I suppose I'm never gonna level if I don't keep trying my magic.
What a mess. I'm getting tired of waiting around in this muck.
This Neloth. He seems to know this ruin pretty well.
I have an idea. I'll wait here and retrieve this cube once you find the last one released. Good luck.
I hope we find what we're looking for soon. We should keep following Neloth. I think he knows where to go.
Serana, he just said go do this on our own.
Is this all you've got?
Pipes. Oh, jeez.
This whole thing still is.
Serana, do not step on that while I walk. Don't. What are you? Serana, be careful. Ow. Uh-oh. Ooh, that was close.
Do you have the cube?
Yes.
Good. Then I'll take this cube and we can be on our way. Watch out. The water's rising even higher with both pumps shut down.
Oh yeah, I remember. Serana's a strong and independent woman. She don't need no man to heal her.
That was easier than I expected. I'm glad you were here to do all the hard work. With the cube I retrieved from the pumping pedestal, we should now have 5 cubes. Exactly what we need. Now we can finally see about getting those boilers started.
All right, let's go. No, you just want me to do it again. What happened to Neloth? Well, he said start the boilers. What the hell, Neloth? What's wrong with you? Where are you? Are we gonna do this, Neloth? Neloth, you're weird, buddy.
You'll need the cube I picked up to start all the boilers.
Are you gonna give it to me?
Here, I picked up this cube for you. Shall we get on with it? That seems to have done it. Good. It took longer than I'd hoped, but at least it's finally done.
Look out! Another steam Centurion!
Who's there? Stay back. That's my cube. I killed it first.
Going to head back upstairs and see if the reading room has steam. If so, it should be a simple matter to release the book.
All right, well, hang on. Let me look for some loot.
Yes, it worked. The steam is flowing. Now, it should be as simple as... That should do it.
You know what
At
you have to
last.
do.
I hope it was worth
Again,
it.
just be careful.
Please,
But do
be my
not
guest.
watch it.
You deserve
got your
the
back.
first look. Besides, it could be very dangerous. These books are known to drive many people insane. Oh, good. Be sure to say hello to Hermaeus Mora for me if you see him.
Except we're not going to read that right now.
What happened? What did you see? Different people have very different experiences when reading these books.
Well, I went to another realm.
That's a fairly common experience, at least for those who remain coherent enough to report what they've seen. You were in Apocrypha, or at least your consciousness was. Your body remained here, of course. You should read the book again until you reach what appears to be the end. Then you will have fully understood the knowledge it contains.
Yep, You know what? We'll get around to that later. What I'm wondering right now is, can I keep one of them cubes? Maybe I can keep all 5. Well, that's cool. I'll give one to the kiddo. She'll probably like that. And you know what? That is where this chapter comes to an end. This is Chad Kill People. Over and out.